Love of God, the most important love. 13th Sunday of Ordinary Time, Year A. In today's Gospel reading, Jesus tells us that we're to love Him more than our own fathers and mothers. In addition, the passage teaches us we're to love Jesus more than our own lives, even if this means suffering the terrible death of crucifixion. Commenting on this passage, Brant Pitre invites us to imagine a college professor telling his students that you are to love me more than your own parents. And if you don't love me more than your own parents, then you are not worthy to take this class. If the students taking the college professor's class would insist on not taking his class any longer, then why do we not have a similar reaction to Jesus when Jesus requires the same for us if we are to be His disciples? The answer is because Jesus is not simply human. We believe that Jesus is human and divine. For this reason, explains Pitre, the fourth commandment of honoring our mother and father is less important than honoring Jesus, since the commandment that properly applies to Jesus is the first commandment. The first commandment requires that we are to place no one else before God. The first commandment teaches us that we are to love God more than even our parents. The first commandment teaches us we are to love God, we are to love Jesus more than our own lives. We are to love God more than our parents and our own lives, since God is our ultimate good and the source of all good, that all goods of this world that we desire are to be ordered to. In Jesus, we are to desire God more than all the created goods of this world, since we are created by God, created for God, and through God for one another as members of Jesus' mystical body. If we love Jesus so much that we lose our lives for His sake, we are promised by Jesus that we will find our lives. A reference to John Paul II, Bishop Barron explains these words with the law of the gift. The law of the gift. According to the law of the gift, the more we are willing to give our life away out of love for others, the more our life increases. This, explains Barron, is contrary to the belief that our lives increase, our lives improve, the more we accumulate, the more we possess, the more we cling on to wealth and power, and the more we cling on to what we own, especially the more we cling on to our own lives. Jesus, though, teaches precisely the opposite. The more we try to possess and cling on to created reality as if it is our ultimate end, the emptier, says Barron, we will be, the less we will be. Out of love of Jesus, out of love for Jesus coming to us through our brothers and sisters who are before us, may we be more and more willing to give up what we own, including our own lives. Out of love for Jesus, out of love for our brothers and sisters who make up Jesus' body. God bless.